You are now listening to the sounds of Dr. B's Spot, a production of Bowden Enterprise Services, LLC. Join the podcast where love and life topics are discussed surrounding spiritual connection, relationships, finance, and becoming a better you through elevation. And now, here's your host, spiritual advisor and behavioral health clinician, Dr. B.
Welcome back to another session of Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life, the podcast where we talk about all things love, life, and spirituality. I'm your host, your spiritualist, your intuitive healer, Dr. B. We are back in business and back in action. Thank you for tuning in once again and listening to my content. It's always much appreciated. Now, let's jump in to today's topic, which is called Chosen by the Most High. And this session touches on being spiritually chosen in the walk of life outside of the norm. Whether you refer to it as the universe, God, or a higher power, the concept of being chosen carries immense weight and significance. It speaks to a sense of purpose, destiny, and divine intention. But what does it really mean to be chosen by the Most High? I want you to understand something. When you're chosen by the Most High, you may have peculiar tendencies that others may not understand. And that is because they cannot identify you by a category. You are not the same as others because you are not of the norm. Being not of the norm is fine. There's nothing wrong with being different from another in crowds. Being who you are with your gifts, abilities, and blessings is organic. It's unique to who you are. Being chosen is not about superiority or exclusivity. It's about being called to a unique path, a purpose that resonates deeply within your soul. It's about recognizing that you have a role to play in the grand fabric of existence. Being chosen in many instances is actually coordinated with the supernatural. Those that are chosen usually have a small circle of people that they allow to get close to them. Although everyone is not invited into this circle, they usually have to be appointed spiritually or vetted. The reason being is because they must be spiritually aligned with who you are. At the core, there's a saying that states, watch the company you keep or watch who you entertain. Have you ever been around someone who upsets your spirit, or you pick up on an energy that doesn't agree with your spirit? You then use discernment to remove yourself, or in some instances, spirit will remove them for you before you even have the chance to identify the opposed party. See, that was favor and grace from higher realms. See, you'll receive protection that precedes you before you even had any interaction. That is because the spirit of your heart will lead your head instead of allowing your head to lead the heart. Sometimes we have to know how to decipher and maneuver head space over heart space and vice versa. Practice makes perfect. When you are chosen, you operate on a higher vibration as an intuitive. People are attracted to your energy, drawn to your aura, and some will not mean you well. You have to know how to preserve your energy, just as an empath. You remain positive and in good spirits, even when obstacles are forced against you, because you understand from a higher plane that as you live life, sorrow and disappointments will come and go. And you will look at those things as lessons and impartations in your life as a guided learning drill. Those from the Most High know where their strength lies and how to tap into higher realms for guidance and support. Your senses and knowings are heightened. Your ability to face adversities are heightened. Your abilities of knowing, be it past, present, or future events. Remember this thing right here. Remember when your mother or your teacher used to say, Watch what you do. I have eyes in the back of my head. And we as curious children used to think that it was true in a literal sense. So we began to test it. And once we tested it, what happened? We were caught at the exact moment, not knowing it was really their spiritual eyes that foresaw before we even began to make a move. They caught us quickly. That's a perfect example of how spirit acts when one is in the presence of a chosen one. That's heightened awareness. Think about this. If you are chosen and you astray from your assignment to be like others of the norm in that circle, your downfall, meaning the consequences of your actions, are usually much harder than those that were part of the norm circle. When you know better, you do better. When you're called, the convictions are activated immediately, and a light is shown on your darkness. Revelation is exposed rather quickly, even if time has passed. This is why obedience to the Spirit is very important. It's so strong that it can even save lives. To preserve this gift, prayer and meditation is very necessary for Spirit to work through you in the natural as well as in the spirit. So, how can we embrace the notion of being chosen by the Most High in our daily lives? Well, firstly, by cultivating a sense of gratitude for those blessings and opportunities that come our way. Each day is a gift, and by acknowledging the divine hand at work in our lives, we can find greater meaning and fulfillment. Secondly, by staying open to the signs and synchronicities that guide us along our path, whether it's a chance encounter or a sudden inspiration or a feeling of deep resonance. These moments serve as reminders that we are indeed being guided by a higher power. However, the journey of being chosen is not always easy. It often involves facing challenges, overcoming obstacles, and stepping out of our comfort zones. But it's through these struggles that we grow, learn, and ultimately align more closely with our divine purpose. Sometimes you have to go against the grain when others can't see your vision. When you're led by the Spirit within, you must fulfill the purpose. In many instances, others may not like what you did or what you may say, but if you follow the will, all will come to pass. Remember, being chosen by the Most High is not a destination, but a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. So let us embrace our divine calling, knowing that we are each an integral part of unfolding story of creation. Thank you for listening to Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life. I hope you enjoyed this session. Until next time, walk your path with courage, grace, and a deep sense of purpose. Be blessed with less stress. Much love, Dr. B, and I'm out.
Join us next time at Dr. B's Spot, where we dive into the real deal of love and life by tapping into your body, mind, and spirit. Don't forget to like, rate, and comment on each podcast that we drop. For all upcoming shows, reach Dr. B and all she has to offer on BowdenEnterprise.com and social media outlets under the moniker Bowden Enterprise Services. Peace and blessings to you and yours. We are out.